Hello viewers, we're here with SonicToast. You want to introduce yourself, Matt? Say what your channel's about.
Well, greetings citizens. Like you said, I go by SonicToast online, and I too like to speak about Super Smash Brothers. So Luis and I decided this would be a fun little crossover talking about my favorite character, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, a lot of you guys have been bugging me to do an analysis of him because apparently I've been doing some other characters when his announcement was, so now we're working on it, and the reason for the delay, we've been waiting for this collab to happen. So, looking at these screenshots, what stands out at you the most out of Sonic, his new announcement, I guess, his character model?
Well, first things first with his character model, you can definitely tell that they modernized him a bit more. Just looking at his head alone, he looks like he did in like Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations. Whereas in Brawl, you can tell they were kind of basing him off Sonic 06 / Sonic and the Secret Rings, where he looked kind of creepy because in those games he wasn't quite as established as he is now, you know, design-wise.
Yeah, I agree. He looks more, I guess, like a Lost World, if anything, because that's the game that's coming also with the Wii U. And overall, I think he looks better, just like, it looks like he's supposed to be Sonic. And just like color-wise, I like the newest blue color. Before it was like a different type of blue. I don't know. Overall, it just looks like a nicer character model.
It does. It looks great. Well, one thing I really appreciate that they did is he has his iconic smirk. You know, his little side smile. Brawl, he kind of had that weird teeth smile that I think was mostly introduced in Sonic Adventure. And in the more modern games, like I mentioned, like Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, they kind of went back to that old look with just the mouth smile without the teeth. So I'm glad that they really picked up on that and added that to the character. Yeah,
just looking at the screenshot, it's like he's always smiling for some reason. I wonder if he's like this when he's getting hit or two.
Yeah, I know. We don't really get to see him getting hit much in the trailer or anything. He's always dodging and beating up everyone else.
Yeah, even like he has a new stance, I guess, too. Because if you notice, when in the footage we saw and in the screenshots, whenever he does it like an air dodge, it's completely different. He used to do like a spin thing before. Now he does like this whole hip dodge thing.
I know, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, it just like, I guess, towards Sonic's attitude, it just looks like it fits better overall. What they're doing is color, and also like the way the character looks and acts now.
Definitely.
There's also like a screenshot of him. I'm assuming it's his taunt where he's running fast. I like how now with the HD graphics, like there's actually a motion blur to that. It's not just like a chop frame like that. There's actually movement to it, which looks really nice.
I know. Well, you can see it with all the characters when they're moving and hitting. You know, they put kind of that motion blur with the colored lights and things flashing by. And I think with Sonic,
sparkles look pretty.
Exactly, it fits really well with Sonic because it really emphasizes his speed.
Yeah, and also interested to see how the Lost World level will work into play, because there's in the footage that was shown, there's like footage of the level, and it's not completely flat. There's like a hill to it. And like when you see Sonic run down it, it actually works like it would in a Sonic game, compared to like in Brawl, where you would see a hill and you would just kind of jump off it or randomly float slightly above it.
Interesting. I didn't think about that. It does definitely look like it could be a big level, maybe even a scrolling level, I think.
Yeah, it looks like a scrolling level because it's pretty wide from the footage we've seen already. Maybe it'll spin somehow, because it is, I guess, in a way like Mario Galaxy from what I played at E3, so maybe we'll see some three-dimensional stuff, and especially that on the 3DS.
Interesting. Spin, like, as in the level would rotate itself, you're thinking?
Yeah, maybe it'll, like, over time it'll rotate and maybe introduce different obstacles, like, maybe once it's just completely straight, other times there's gaps or platforms, stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I also wouldn't be surprised if we actually get another Sonic character.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for that myself, you know? I actually did a video about that just 2 days ago on my Yay Super Smash Brothers series, talking about which characters are possible. You know, I'm thinking Tails. Tails is probably at the top of the list right now, because he's iconic, and 2, he's like that one character that has been consistently in almost every game as either a sidekick or a playable character or something. What do you think about that?
I think Tails, Knuckles, or Shadows would work as a playable character. Possibly like as assist trophies, maybe like you see Tails on the tornado and he just randomly shoots down on the ground, like spraying enemies, or Knuckles does like a fist to the ground and it shakes up. And
yeah, Sonic could use a projectile. I'll definitely give you that.
What would be cool is like maybe rings, like there's like a fake ring and then the real ring.
A fake ring, like Tails' dummy rings kind of thing?
Yeah, like if you ever played the tragedy that is Sonic 06, the Tails' fake rings.
Yeah, that's like the most obnoxious move.
But yeah, that could apply. I guess how you have like the poison mushroom and then the regular mushroom, you could have a ring and then a fake ring.
Yeah.
Maybe the real ring would, I don't know, heal a damage or lower your damage percentage, and a fake ring would increase it or something. What do you think of his moveset? Like, at least in Brawl, what did you think about it?
Honestly, with Sonic, I almost always use smash attacks. I use his air down smash. Almost never used his B moves, except for the up B, of course, the spring, because that is just an excellent move. His 3 spins, I don't know. I've seen some people do amazing things with like the homing attack or the charge spin, but I could just never get used to those. It would just be using his A moves mostly.
Yeah, because his specials all seem to be exactly the same. They're all spin attacks except his recovery move. And for the most part, they don't do that much damage. It's just like pity damage, things that you have to rack up over time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And even his smash attacks weren't even that powerful.
Yeah, but you still gotta rely on them because they're the most powerful.
It's pretty much all you have with him. So with Sonic, the Wisp would be a big part of his moveset if it gets modified later in the future.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about the Wisps though is that they're not quite as iconic as say his spinning or his running. You know, that's what Sonic is most known for. That stuff he's always done since the beginning.
Yeah, so, I agree with you completely. For one, like I didn't even play Sonic Colors, so I don't have, I guess, any attachment to Wisp at all. They're just they're just like the most recent thing that's in the Sonic game. But
I think the general public who plays Smash Brothers, say they gave Sonic like the Rocket Wisp. If somebody played this and like, why'd Sonic turn into a rocket? You know, it's
no one would get it.
Yeah, so I think they're better off just leaving the Wisps out of it. As popular as they may be, you know, with the modern generation, I think Sonic is plenty good without them.
Yeah, but so far, like from all the screenshots we've seen, his moveset's the same currently, but that could change, as Sakurai has stated before, that they're still working on movesets for everybody. The only change I've seen is that instead of doing a lot of like spin attacks now, he has like an up smash that's a kick now, and his aerial attacks are kicks now too. So I like that. It's more combat based and I guess more in line with Sonic Lost World, that there's actually like parkouring in the game and not just jumping and homing attacks.
Well, did you ever play Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance?
No, I did not. And that's what everyone's like talking about, that they could input combat moves from that game into this.
Yeah, well, he did have this cool one where he spins and that creates like this like beam of, not a beam, but it's like this energy blast that goes across the ground from his spin that he sort of shoots out almost like a projectile, but it stays on the ground.
So that could be like a way to stun people, I guess.
Yeah, I see. I think that'd be a great move for him. You know, it'd be just like Mario's Fireball or something like that. Just a nice little something to shoot at people who are not in arm's length.
But thank you guys very much for watching this video. Check out his channel, Matt's channel, youtube.com/SonicToast. Subscribe to his channel. He does Smash Brothers videos too.
It's called Yay Super Smash Brothers. We're up to 9 episodes now.
It has Yay in the title. You're obviously going to love it.
Yeah, toast.
Thanks for coming by, Matt, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yep, thanks for having me, Luis. Take care.